Well, everyone, it's time for us to go and take a look at some of the best budget iPads that you should definitely go ahead and consider buying in 2024. Now, the first thing I would definitely tell you is some of these iPads are definitely going to be somewhat on the older side, but if you're talking about the extreme budget, I think these are probably some of the better options you might be able to get in this day and age. The very first thing, if you want to pick up some of these iPads, links will be down in the description. You can get them from there and you can help support the channel at the same time. Now, some of the used iPads I'd probably recommend starting off with, probably a really decent priced one is the iPad 8th generation. Although this is not my favorite one, this is a good starting point because it is probably the great mixture between price, between oldness, between getting an older iPad and getting a device that's still supported with software for the time being. And it's still kind of powerful. This would not be the first one I'd recommend, again, majority of people to buy, but it's like a decent iPad. It's still giving you like a pretty good feeling device. It still feels fairly premium. You're still getting this pretty large display. You're still getting Touch ID. You're getting the Lightning port headphone jack. And this thing still supports Apple Pencil, and you can still connect some accessories to this particular iPad as well. So there's actually still a lot of things to like about this particular iPad, which is still very good, but this would not be the first one I'd recommend buying. The first one is probably the iPad 9th generation. This one is the 8th generation successor, and this was a very big upgrade coming from the iPad 8. This iPad, not only is it still good and worth it today, it is still a very good iPad for years and years and years from now. Like with the iPad 9, you're getting this newer chipset, which is still very nice. You're getting 3 gigabytes of RAM, which is still more than enough. And this iPad, not only is it available in the used market, it's also still available in the brand new market as well, which is another really cool thing going on for this particular device. You can actually just go ahead and buy it and still have a very good performing device. And honestly, I've seen a lot of these things go on sale for less than $300, usually around like $230 or like $250 in the used market at like Best Buy and stuff like that. But you can also get it even cheaper than that in the used market if you look very closely. So that's like another really cool thing going on for this particular iPad as well. And this is probably one of my most favorite budget iPads to go and basically buy. Now, another one of these iPads I'd probably throw in here as well is probably the iPad Air 4. I think this is a very good iPad as well. Again, it's not like perfect and it is, a little bit more expensive, but this is one of those iPads that I actually look at, and I'm actually very happy about this particular iPad too. I think Apple did a really good job with this particular device, and I do think for a lot of people out there, this is probably one of those devices that I would look at and recommend a vast majority of people. Also, any of the iPad Pros that you can buy in the used market, starting off with the iPad Pro 3rd generation all the way up to the iPad Pro, the current one. If any of those are in your budget range in the used market, then I'd go for it. But those 3 iPads are probably the ones I'd recommend going for that are, fitting the ones with Touch ID and all the way ones up to like the iPad Air 4 that basically are giving you still a very good looking iPad. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.